Yeah, so, I mean, I guess I didn't do too much different between 2 years ago and this year. Maybe this year I played a little more before work. I'd just get up early and go out with Richard Salem, who, grew up playing, and a couple other guys that I know, and we just, go and hit in the morning, and it was a little easier to hit.
Where would you go to play in New York?
There's actually some courts down. If you go, the FDR is the road that goes along the East River, and if you take that down, I mean, we'd walk it, but if you take it down to Houston Street, and a couple blocks down from there's like a set of public courts, and it's really nice actually. It's like the East River's on one side, the Brooklyn Bridge is right back of you, and we just go down there at 6:30 in the morning and just play. And
do you have to pay for public courts there or not?
You're supposed to. It's not that expensive. It's kind of hard to get on sometimes, but it's not that bad. And but when you play as early as we were, they don't they don't charge you or whatever. Which is nice.
Okay.
So yeah, and I mean, I didn't do a whole lot else different. I mean, I just tried to play as much as I could, and I've been kind of nursing a knee injury, so I sort of had to take that into play a little bit in terms of like how I was practicing. But I don't know. I mean, I played as much as I could, and I think maybe more than anything, mentally, it just showed that I knew like I had tried hard and felt like we played pretty well out there.
Yeah, tell me, I thought you played well as well. And could you just give us a few of your strengths tonight in particular? What you were pleased with?
When you get beat.
Still.
I don't know if it looked like that. I felt like we got, I don't know, like it's hard after a match like that to find strengths. I mean, I think we came up with some big shots when we needed them, but we also missed some shots when we needed them. And against guys that play like that and they're that tough, I mean, Keika's real good, and I mean, Dennis is great, and against those guys, you just can't afford to screw up too much, and we did a little bit, and it cost us. But I don't think really there are too many people expecting us to win. We might have been the only two people out there who expected ourselves to win, and we lost. But that's how it goes.
Still, it seemed as if you did press them. You did move forward onto the net and force them to hit some pretty stupendous shots.
Yeah, but
it was very enjoyable for the crowd.
Well, I'm glad they enjoyed it. It was a little less enjoyable on our side. Yeah, no, I mean, like they hit some spectacular shots, but when we just hit a lot of volleys that popped up a little too much, and when you give guys like that enough time, they're going to hit spectacular shots. If we stuck our volleys a little more, it might have been a little different. But again, that's I really can't complain. I'm really psyched as how far we got, and considering the limited amount of practice we were able to put in. I mean, you can see out there, Neal's great. He's really solid and just a really good player, and he's a lot of fun to play with. He's real fiery, and
yeah. Tell me about that relationship, like where it began. I know you both played at Dartmouth together.
Yeah, actually, our relationship began on my recruiting trip. Neal was on my recruiting trip, and I didn't like him at all, truth be told. Probably didn't say more than 4 words to me the whole time. And when I heard he was going to Dartmouth with me, I wasn't too stoked about it. But no, I mean, like from when I got to Dartmouth, he's been one of my best friends since then. He's a great tennis player. He's a great guy. He's a super competitor. And I mean, that's probably his greatest strength is how mentally tough he is and how he uses that to motivate himself to continue to practice hard and to try hard at really everything he does, almost to a fault. And
I see.
That's why he's been so successful, I think.
I see. And then how many years did you two have together playing doubles?
We played doubles for about 1.5 years together.
Okay.
And yeah, and then I mean, that was a lot of fun, and I had a lot of fun playing with him.
You certainly drew upon that experience tonight.
Yeah.
Wowed the crowd, and you can relax, have a beer, and enjoy. Thanks, Jesse Paer.
All right, thanks a lot.